Okay, let's have a look at this. This is a question, a bearings question. The diagram shows the location of three schools. School A is 5 kilometres due north of school B, so that's straight north. School C is 13 kilometres away, and that angle is 135 degrees. Calculate the shortest distance from A to C. So we're calculating the shortest distance. Now, as I said before, one angle means we're going to use a cosine rule. So we're going to get A squared equals 5 squared plus 13 squared minus 2 times 5 times cos of 135. Remember, do I need to remember that formula? No, it is on the formula sheet. So if we look at that, what we've got is we find this x squared equals, and all I've done is substituted straight into the formula, x squared equals 285.92. That is not this length. Remember, there's always that one extra step that we have to take the square root, and we get something reasonable, 16.95. Again, as I've said before, the longest side is opposite the longest angle, or the biggest angle. The shortest side here is opposite the shortest side. So that's the first part done. The next part, determine the bearing of school C from school A to the nearest degree. So what do we know? We actually now know that that is 16.95, and we want to find this angle, the bearing of C from A. So because it's from A, this is the angle that we need to find, really, this angle around here. So let's start with this angle because it's the triangle that we're interested in. How would we do that? Maybe sine A over 13 equals sine 135 over 16.95. And that's exactly what we've done here. The sine of A over 13 equals sine of 135 over 16.9. How do we do that? We're dividing by this 13. So when we take it across, we're going to times 13 times sine 135 divided by that. We get sine A equals 0.5423. Therefore, A equals 32. Remember, you need to know how to use the calculator. We are finding an angle. Anytime we're finding an angle, we have to press shift. So what does that tell us? That tells us this angle up here is 32.8. That's nice. Have we answered the question? Determine the bearing of school C from A. 32 degrees isn't the bearing. The bearing is from north all the way around. So because this is 32 degrees in here, the bearing is going to be 180 plus the 32. So just make sure you're answering the question. And remember, this is the bearing of C from A. Okay? Thanks.